Hey folks, David here, and this is a demo of how to install our new Anthem Pianos MainStage patch library. This release gives you some amazing piano sounds that you can use within Sunday Keys or within any MainStage 3 concert. And we made use of the free piano in 162 samples made available by the company Ivy Audio. Ivy Audio has released these samples. They've been around for quite a while, and it's this really amazing real sampled acoustic piano with 5 velocity layers, 2 round robins, and separate samples for sustained or not sustained notes, and it sounds really, really great. And so it's a free download, and I wanted to just go over the installation instructions to just explain how this could work for you. It's really, really easy to set up, and once you set it up, you don't have to worry about it again. It's no different than downloading a plugin from the internet or something like that. So today I have open a copy of Sunday Keys, and Anthem Pianos is really designed primarily to be used within Sunday Keys, kind of as a replacement for the built-in MainStage piano sounds. So Anthem Pianos includes 10 different specific piano patches, and then a version of each of those 10 patches mapped to each of the 4 main sections in Sunday Keys. So because Sunday Keys is modular, you could drop this piano into any of the 4 main sections and combine it with any other Sunday Keys layered sounds or other patch bundles available from our website. So first off, I just want to show you when you download the product, it's going to come like this as a zip folder, and it downloaded to my downloads, and that's probably where it'll be for you unless you send your downloads somewhere else by default. It's a zip file, so you're just going to double click on it to unzip, and then it's going to look like this. And it has a couple folders, a folder of individual patch files, and then a folder of sets. Now, if you're going to open this up in Sunday Keys, the best way to do this is just to grab these 4 set files and drag them into your open Sunday Keys template concert. So I'm just going to grab the section 1 set for today, and I'm going to drag it right in here into Sunday Keys, if I can. There we go. All right, and while that loads up, I want to go over how you can actually download the Piano in 162 samples. So the first time you drop these into Sunday Keys or any MainStage concert, you're going to get some error messages that the samples are missing. And that's because you just have to point to the samples the first time you load them in. So let me talk about this. I'm going to go over to my Safari browser. And in your README file and also on the product page, there are links to everything you need to use this Piano in 162 samples with Anthem Pianos. So it's from the Ivy Audio website. You have a few download options available. If you have a torrent client, then you can just download it directly in 2 formats. Contact full, not contact player. You have to have the full version of Contact. Or an SFZ BitTorrent file. And that opens in the free Sforzando player. And that's what I used when I was creating Anthem Pianos. If you have Contact 5 and you want to use the Contact version, you can download that either. Either way is going to be fine. Then you can do this direct download option. They ask for a minimum donation of $1 or more. This is actually the way that I downloaded it. I gave them a little donation just to say thanks. The minimum donation is $1, and it's a direct download, and it's really fast. You can also download these Piano in 162 samples from a couple other places online. So if you want to, you can just Google Piano in 162 download. Use your best judgment. I just went with the direct download and a small donation. But again, it's not necessary. It is actually a free download if you do a torrent download or if you grab it from one of the couple other places where it's available online. So the download for me with the direct download came in 2 parts, and then I just placed them on my computer within Documents. Doesn't really matter where you place them because you're going to have to tell MainStage where they are no matter where you put them. So that's the first part. You have to download the actual samples, and I recommend, if you have Contact 5, odds are that you have some really amazing pianos that you're already using. So I kind of assumed that folks would be using the Sforzando player. So Sforzando is a free AU instrument plugin, and it basically just acts as a host for samples, just like EXS24 in MainStage. but it's a little more open-ended. It's a free download from this website right here. It's totally legit. It's not illegal. It's not going to give you any viruses or anything. There's a link to this website as well in your README file and also on the product page. So basically, you just download the Sforzando player, go through the installation instructions. It'll mount on your desktop as a disk, so you just click on it 2 times to start the installation process and just follow all the instructions. And then once you've done that, you're good to go. Sforzando is going to be ready to go. The next time you open MainStage, make sure you don't have MainStage open when you do all this downloading, because then when you open up MainStage the next time, MainStage always scans for new plugins when you first open up MainStage, and it will recognize that you have this Sforzando plugin installed, and it'll be ready to go. All right, so now I've got this set file that's in here, and because I've already opened these up, MainStage knew where to look for the plugins. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk you through what it looks like for you as a first-time user to mount the samples into these plugins. So each patch in Anthem Pianos has 2 channel strips, and that's because the Piano 1162 samples come with both ambient and close mics. It makes things sound nice and rich, super deep. So the ambient piano here is always channel strip 1, and the close piano is always channel strip 2. So basically, you're just going to, for each channel strip, we're going to click on Sforzando and open it up. And it looks like this for me because I've already done it, but for you, it's going to look like this. It's going to be empty. And so all you need to do is click here where it says Instrument, and you're going to go to Import, and then it's going to ask you where you want to import from. And so let's see, I'm going to go here, I can't remember where I put them. I have this default sound folder within my documents on my computer, but you can point it to wherever you decide to place the sample download from Ivy Audio's website. So I'm going to click on Piano in 162, and then it's most likely going to come in multiple parts. The direct download comes in 2 parts. There's a couple other places online where it'll come in multiple parts. You just need to point it to the first .sfz file that says ambient. So I'm going to click on ambient.sfz and choose open. And it's going to load up, and you might see a little CPU spike for a second while it loads. But then it's ready to go. That's all you need to do. And then the next time we go over to the close piano, and we would do the exact same thing. So I'm going to empty it out because this is what you'll be seeing. And you just want to go to import. And then it's already here. I'm just going to choose the close and hit open. And then it's ready to go. And so just do that for these patches. It could just be that you need to do that once, or you might have to do that for these 10 patches the very first time that you use them. But from then on, if you save the concert file or export your patches as you work, then they'll be ready to go. So that's all there is to it. It's really simple to use, and these pianos sound really great. A huge improvement over MainStage's stock piano. So I hope that you'll check out Anthem Pianos. Lastly, I just want to really quickly, as a reminder, demonstrate how easy it is to implement these piano patches into your existing Sunday Keys sounds. So let's say that we wanted to grab an EP. So we're gonna just create a layered patch real quick. So select the power piano here, or whatever piano patch you want to use. And then while holding Command, grab another sound from section 2. And then we're going to grab another sound from section 3. And then we're going to grab one more sound from section 4. And then we're going to click the settings cog in the patch list and choose New Patch from selected patches. And when you do that, it'll take a second for MainStage to process through, and then you will have a layered patch created for you that has that piano ready to go. So that's it. That's how to install Anthem Pianos. If you have trouble with Sforzando or with getting the Piano in 162 samples, I'd ask that you please reach out to those companies first with your download questions. They'd be happy to help you sort that stuff out. And if you're still having trouble, feel free to send us an email, and we'd be happy to help you as well. Thanks for checking out Anthem Pianos. Have a great day.